This story comes to us from coloradosun.com. And this was one that was given to me by someone, and they asked me to make some comments on it. So I'm going to give it to you this morning. But 5 seconds, just 5 seconds after Larimer County Sheriff Deputy Lorenzo Lujan shocked Brent Thompson, he's heard saying, "Shit, shit," before the driver of the SUV honks and hits Thompson lying on his back, according to footage that was released that is very graphic and very disturbing.
Warning: some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Did you give me the right name?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Jacob Todd Jones.
Okay. Why don't you give me the right name?
It is the right name.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Brent, I know. So right now you're under arrest. Stop! You're gonna get tased! Stop! Shit! Shit!
Now, Larimer County Sheriff John Fayen said his department grieved Thompson's death, but the deputy's split-second decision on February 18th of this year to deploy the taser at Thompson as he crossed the interstate, he defended that action, the sheriff did. Thompson was suspected of providing a fake name to deputies after he was pulled over about 9:15 p.m. for an expired registration. An internal review of Lujan's actions found that the deputy acted in line with departmental policies. Fayen said in a recorded briefing of the incident, which was posted online. Last week, the county's district attorney said Lujan used poor judgment, but cleared Lujan of criminal charges. That one I don't get. The district attorney said, well, he used poor judgment, but there was no criminal charges. What does poor judgment mean? He's, I don't know, made a mistake in his job? I don't know. The sheriff said, unfortunately, Mr. Thompson's choices created a potentially no-win situation. Simply letting him run away could have resulted in deadly consequences for travelers on the highway, and the deputy was forced to make a choice: act and try to stop the suspect, or stand by passively and just hope no innocent people got hurt. But Thompson's family is calling for Lujan's immediate firing and for the Colorado Attorney General to review District Attorney Gordon McLaughlin's decision not to press charges against Deputy Lujan. Karen Thompson, that's his mother, said in an interview with Colorado Sun, he didn't deserve to be murdered like that. Attorneys with Rathod Mohammadbhai LLC, who are representing the Thompson family, said in a statement, the tasering of an individual in the middle of an interstate highway at night is criminal and reprehensible conduct and has no place in law enforcement. The Thompson family is left with no choice but to seek justice from a civil jury. Then it goes through, it tells you some more details here that they did try to perform CPR. Well, the deputy put Thompson in handcuffs, dragged his body to the side of the highway, and performed CPR. Why do you have to go through putting him in handcuffs? If he's on the ground out of it, I don't know. Maybe because when he comes to, I don't know. But it says he handcuffed him, drug him to the side of the highway, then rendered CPR. I guess he had to put him in handcuffs. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you. Thompson's family did criticize the sheriff's office for including Brent's criminal history and drug use in its investigation of his death. Well, that's kind of pertinent information because it kind of leads to why he was tased, what's going on here with his criminal background. Thompson family attorneys said Wednesday Blaming Brent for his death is callous and dishonest. At the time that Brent ran from law enforcement, he was only suspected of committing crimes of driving with expired registration and giving a false name to law enforcement. And they're not releasing any more information along those lines, but I don't know exactly what they mean. He was suspected of expired registration and false name. If he gave a false name, he gave a false name. I don't know, but the expired registration thing, yeah, I won't go with that, because we had a deputy here in town that had pulled a guy over, and he said, "I'm going to go through your car to see if there's anything that you shouldn't have." Um, And so he's, searched his vehicle and everything. And I asked the guy, I said, "What did he pull over?" He said, "My vehicle registration was expired." And this is in like 2021, I believe. I think it was. But I look at his registration on his license plate, May 2022. I said, "You've got until May." He goes, "I know that." I told him that. He said, "Oh, it came up expired on the computer." Not on the license plate. So I get that. He was only suspected of an expired registration. And giving a false name, I don't know where that comes, I don't know. Anyway, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. But he was tased on the highway as cars were coming. You know what happens when you get tased a lot of times.